Good morning, dear student and concerned teachers present in the class. This is Bijaya Sankar Sahu, your English teacher from Government High School, Selkirk. Welcome to this live class from Virtual Studio, District Education Office, Sundargarh. Dear student, we were dealing with a lot of chapters which is there in our communicative English book. So dear student, I am with a very interesting poem that speak us regarding the value and the importance of freedom in our life. We like very much fly in the sky. It means we want freedom. Just like a bird fly in the sky, we also want to be like that. It means freedom is virtue. Freedom is the divine power given by God to human being, and we want to enjoy freedom everywhere. But anyhow, anyway, sometimes we were, when suffering from the problem, like we were restricted in a particular area, we are feeling suffocated, we are feeling pain because we want freedom anyhow. So dear student, regarding that, a very beautiful poem with us. That particular poem is giving us the meaning, how we need freedom in our life, how freedom is important for a person to live a better life, and the particular difference that a person restricted in a particular area and a person enjoying freedom. So we are going to discuss in this particular poem. So dear student, let's proceed towards the smart board and let's discover the subject matter of the poem and the name of the particular poem and its theme. Okay, dear student, let's proceed. Okay, dear student, you can able to see the particular picture over here, the slide. The name of that particular poem is Alexander Selkirk. Dear student, this is a very interesting and important poem in your English communicative book. Dear student, you can able to find in this particular picture, there is a person alone staying in a particular place. He is all alone. So we are going to explore how Alexander Selkirk and who is that particular person and how the person feel alone, and in the meantime what was the experience he gained in his particular life. We are going to explore. Dear student, the particular poem it was composed by William Cowper, a renowned poet, we can say. His time period you can able to find 1731 AD to 1800 AD. So this is the time period. His particular time, he born in 1731 and died in the year 1800. So dear student, he was born at Great Berkhamsted, and he was an English poet, we can say, and his father was a rector. His poems, especially published late in life, it means after his death we can able to find his poem, it was published, but his poems, whatever it was there, provide us a lot of life lesson. In this particular poem, he composed the actual meaning of freedom through this particular story-based poem, we can say. So one of particular, you can able to find what it is written here. At the very end of his volume of poems, a few miscellaneous short poems were also included. It means whatever the poems he composed, among them some short poems are also there, and one of them is the well-known poem containing the reflections of Alexander Selkirk. So regarding Alexander Selkirk, this particular short poem reflecting the true meaning of the actual spirit of freedom, what is the importance of freedom in our life. So the poem reflects the freedom of his spirit in a lonely island. So dear student, we are going to learn in which island Alexander Selkirk lived for a period of time and what was his experience over there. So we are going to explore today. So dear student, the name of the particular poem you must remember, that is Alexander Selkirk, and the poet, that is William Cowper. So from the exam point of view, question may ask to you. So right now we are going to recite the poem.
So from the beginning, we are going to recite the whole poem. So just with me, in your mind, slowly, we are going to recite the poem. So just I am doing the recitation. You also recite of your own. I am monarch of all I survey. My right there is none to dispute. From the center all round to the sea, I am lord of the fowl and the brute. O solitude, where are the charms that sages have seen in their face? Better dwell in the midst of alarms than reign in this horrible place. This is first stanza, dear student. Next, we will proceed to the next stanza. I am out of humanity's reach. I must finish my journey alone. Never hear the sweet music of speech. I start at the sound of my own. The beasts that roam over the plain, my form with indifferency, they are so unacquainted with the man, their tameness is shocking to me. Next stanza, dear student. Society, friendship, and love divinely bestow upon man. Oh, had I the wings of a dove, how soon would I taste you again? My sorrows I then might assuage in the ways of religion and truth, might learn from the wisdom of age, and be cheered by the solace of youth. Next stanza, dear student. Ye winds that have made me your sport, convey to this dissolute soul some cordial, enduring report of a land I shall visit no more. My friend, do they now and then send a wish or a thought after me? Oh, tell me, I have a friend. Sorry, oh, tell me, I yet have a friend, though a friend I am never to see. Dear student, next stanza. How fleet is a glance of the mind compared with the speed of its flight, the tempest itself lags behind and the swift winged arrows of light. When I think of my own native land, in a moment I seem to be there, but else recollections at hand soon hurries me back to despair. So beautiful, dear student, the poem he has composed next particular stanza. But the sea fowl is gone to her nest, the beast is laid down in his lair, even here is a season of rest, and I to my cabin repair. There is mercy in every place, and mercy encouraging thought gives even affliction a grace and reconciles man to his Lord. Dear student, in this way we have completed the recitation of this particular poem. Dear student, we are going to explore the meaning of each stanza right now. Today, I am going to deal with you three of this particular poem, three stanza of this particular poem I'm going to discuss with you today. We are going to explore the meaning and the theme, whatever William Cowper convey to us through this particular poem, we are going to explore. First of all, dear student, the background of this particular poem we must read. It means who was Alexander and why such kind of poem it was composed about him by our beloved poet William Cowper. We are going to know about it. So dear student, you can able to see I have mentioned over there summary of the poem because in the meanwhile in the next particular time we are going to discuss the summary of each stanza. So Alexander Selkirk, time period you can able to find 1676 13 December 1721. It means Alexander Selkirk, born in 1676 and died in 13 December 1721. So he was a Scottish privateer and Royal Navy officer. The student, से जड़े Navy officer थिले. कोठिकर स्कॉटलैंड स्कॉटिश नेवी रॉयल ऑफिसर थिले. तो यार अर्थ हला निश्चित भावरे से युद्ध लड़ुथिबे एवं तांकर मास्टर मध्य थिबो जाहाकु आमे कैप्टेन बोली कहि थाउ Okay, so dear student, he was a Navy Royal officer who spent 4 years and 4 months as a castaway after being marooned by his captain. Dear student, there is a problem. There is a problem. It means there is a dispute. It is found in between his captain and him while he was in a sea voyage, and during that particular period of time he was uh, spent 4 years and 4 months, 4 ବର୍ଷ 4 ମାସ ତାଙ୍କୁ ଗୋଟେ ଆଇଲ୍ୟାଣ୍ଡ ରେ castaway it means just like as a punishment his captain left him alone in that particular island, and during that particular period of time he spent his life over there. Initially at his request, on an uninhabited island in the South Pacific Ocean. So dear student, that particular island, it was south to the Pacific Ocean. You can able to find that particular place, that is Juan Fernandez, that just this particular side of South America you can able to find that is south of the Pacific Ocean. So the particular place you have acquainted, the particular island, that is deserted island, no person was living over there. Okay, so Alexander Selkirk's adventurous stay at the island, which was called Juan Fernandez. In this particular island where Alexander Selkirk spent his life, that particular island, it was known by its name as Juan Fernandez. So here we have learned a very interesting things, that Alexander Selkirk was a Royal Navy officer. Se jane thile Royal Navy officer, tankara captain ko sahito tankara thare matbhed hiyethila. Seithi pai just as a punishment his captain left him in a deserted island. No person was living in that island. The name of that island, it was Juan Fernandez. You can able to see south to the Pacific Ocean, and this particular side near to South America. In this particular part you can able to find that particular island. Over there he spent 4 years and 4 months. Okay, so dear student, next we are going to learn in that particular period of time what was his experience, how he lead a life, whether it is sorrowful or it is full of happiness. We are going to explore. Okay, dear student, if I will ask you question also, do you like freedom? Your answer must be yes. तुमको यदि मैं कहिबी जे तुमको किछि दिया जीवनी, but you will be provide your friends to live with you, and you will be provided with internet facilities. मतलब you will provide with a laptop, having a lot of movies, a lot of food it will provide to you, and everything, a lot of toys also it will provide to you. And if it will tell to you that you should leave a place where no person will be there, so would you like to live there? Your answer will be no, obviously, because you want that people must be surrounded with you. आमको सामने आमको पाखरे जो लोक मैंने नथिबे आमे डरी जाइथौ, लोनली फील करथौ, एंड द मूवमेंट इट इज वेरी 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 सोरोफुल. हमको बहुत एकाकी फील हेइ थाए, जहा कि दरकार नाही. जो पर्टिकुलर लाइफ रे आमे गोटे पर्टिकुलर सोसाइटी रे रहु नथिबे, हमर फ्रेंड्स नथिबे, हमर रिलेटिव्स नथिबे, सीटा कोन लाइफ नो. बट डियर स्टूडेंट, हियर वी आर गोइंग टू एक्सप्लोर what it happened with Alexander Selkirk, that Royal Navy officer. So first 3 stanza I have taken here. First 3 stanza we are going to discuss with you today. So let's proceed. First stanza, 4 lines of it I have taken here. I am monarch of all I survey. Dear student, in that island, whenever Alexander Selkirk was there, so during that time, what was the feelings of him? It is composed in a poem by our beloved poet William Cowper. So William Cowper just here mentioned that Alexander's particular words, that it was coming from his mind, that I am monarch of all I survey. It means I am the supreme ruler of this particular land. Wherever I can able to find, no one is there to challenge me. My right there is none to dispute. It means in this island, I am the monarch. Monarch means, dear student, king, the supreme ruler of the land. Dear student, while you are living in your place, just like in your class, you are under the control of your class teacher, your subject teachers. Class teachers, subject teachers, it is all right. You are under the control of your class monitor also. तो तमे माने तुम क्लास मॉनिटर रो अंडर रे ही बसी था, चुपचाप बसी था, टिके चिल्लैलो तुमरो ना लिखा जाई थे कोठी ब्लैक बोर्ड रे, पुणे रिपोर्ट कराई थे टीचर्स को. Teachers also scolding you a lot. It means wherever you are there, you are restricted with certain rules. Restricted with certain rules. But dear student, while Alexander Selkirk, he was there in that island where no person was there. He felt that I am monarch of all I survey. माने मु जहाँ भी किसी देखुची ये सबु अंचलर सुप्रीम रूलर होची मु. मते कहिबा पई केही लोक नाहांती. My right there is none to dispute. From the center all round to the sea, I am lord of the fowl and the brood. Dear student, ସେହି ଆଇଲ୍ୟାଣ୍ଡ ରେ ମଣିଷ ତ ବାସ କରୁନଥିଲେ, ବାସ କରୁଥିଲେ କିଛି ପଶୁ ଏବଂ ପକ୍ଷୀ. So dear student, the word fowl means bird and the word brood means animal. So ସେ କହୁଥିଲେ, the particular summary of this particular stanza we will discuss again. So ସେ କହୁଥିଲା, Alexander Selkirk କହୁଥିଲେ ଯେ ମୁଁ ଯେତେ ବି ଦେଖୁଛି ସବୁ ଅଞ୍ଚଳର ମୁଁ ହେଉଛି ଅଧିପତି, ମୁଁ ହେଉଛି ରାଜା, ମୋ ସହିତ ଏଠି କଳହ କରିବା ପାଇଁ କେହି ମଧ୍ୟ ନାହାନ୍ତି. ମୋର ଆଖି ଯେତେ ପର୍ଯ୍ୟନ୍ତ ଦେଖାଯାଉଛି ଏହି ମଧ୍ୟଭାଗରୁ ସମୁଦ୍ର ପର୍ଯ୍ୟନ୍ତ ଏ ସବୁ ସ୍ଥାନର ରାଜା ହେଉଛି ମୁଁ. ଆଇ ଆମ୍ ଦ ଲର୍ଡ ଅଫ୍ ଫୋଲ୍ ଆଣ୍ଡ ଦ ବ୍ରୁଡ୍. ଏଠି ତ ମଣିଷ ନାହାନ୍ତି କିନ୍ତୁ ଏଠି ଯେତେ ବି ପଶୁ ପକ୍ଷୀ ରହୁଛନ୍ତି ସେ ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କର ରାଜା ହେଉଛି ମୁଁ. ଡିୟର ଷ୍ଟୁଡେଣ୍ଟ, ସେ ନିଜର ମନକୁ ବୁଝାଉଥିଲେ. କଣ ଏହା ତାଙ୍କୁ ଖୁସି ପ୍ରଦାନ କରୁଥିଲା? ଆମେ ଦେଖିବା ତାଙ୍କୁ ବହୁତ ଖୁସି ଲାଗୁଥିଲା କି ସେ ନିଜକୁ ଯୋଉ ଭାବୁଥିଲେ ଆଇ ଆମ୍ ଦ ମୋନାର୍କ ଅଫ୍ ଅଲ୍ ଆଇ ସର୍ଭେ. We are going to explore it. So, dear student, the next four line of this particular stanza, first stanza or next four line, oh solitude. Dear student, देखो प्रथम four lines रे से अनुभव करथिले जो मु होची राजा, किंतु पुणी जो चारिटा लाइन हमें पढ़िबा सेथि पुणी से कोन रियलाइज करछंती हमें देखिबा. oh solitude से कहउचंती रे निर्जनता. where are the charms? कोठी तोहर से आनंद that sages have seen in their face. Dear student, solitude means nirjanata. Dear student, sometimes we also feel that we need some time to be spent alone. बेले बेले आमे फील करथाउ जे हमकु किछि समय एकाकी स्पेंड करबा कथा. For example, while we are doing meditation, while we are doing yoga, where we need a peaceful mind, we want that we must adopt a movement which is full of solitude. Solitude means निर्जनता, जोठी जणे मध्य लोक नाहांती, लोक थांतीनी एवं सेठरे हमकु बहुत शांति लागि थाए, हमकु बहुत आनंद लागि थाए, आमे निजे निजकु समय देई थाउ. एवं डियर स्टूडेंट, गोटे कथा मन रखि थाउ, जेते बेले वैदिक पीरियड इट वाज देयर, पीपल दे आर लीडिंग अ 4 स्टेज ऑफ लाइफ. सेठी समाने 4 स्टेज ऑफ लाइफ समाने बितौथिले. जेमती ब्रह्मचार्य, गृहस्थ्य जीवन यापन समाने करथिले. पुणी सन्यास आश्रम, सन्यास बनप्रस्थ आश्रम जोटा थर्ड कैटेगरी आसला. बनप्रस्थ आश्रम रे कोन करथिले जे जते बेले गोटे छोटो छुआटे जन्म होउथला सेथरे एज्यूम करा जाउथला ये 100 वर्ष पर्यंत बंचिबो. तो प्रथम 25 वर्ष से गुरुकुल रे बंचुथला, जहाकू ब्रह्मचारी आश्रम बोले आमे कहिथाउ. से पाठ साठ वेद ज्ञान करथिला. सेकेंड 25 वर्ष माने 25 रु 50 वर्ष पर्यंत से गृहस्थ जीवन यापन करथिला, से फैमिली रेज करथिला. पुणी नेक्स्ट 50 रु 75 वर्ष पर्यंत से बनप्रस्थ आश्रम, यार अर्थ हला से निजकू शांति रे रखिबा पई बनकू गमन करथिला. एंड ही वाज डूइंग मेडिटेशन ओवर देयर. एवं से 25 वर्ष समय रे ताकू मे भी किछि एनलाइटमेंट मिल जाउथला, जा फल से बहुत ज्ञानी ही जाउथला. एवं परवर्ती समय रे से गोटे संत रे परिणत होउथला एवं से गुरुकुल रे जाईकी सन्यास रूप रे, सन्यास आश्रम जहाकू आमे कहिथाउ 75 वर्ष रु 100 वर्ष पर्यंत से सन्यास आश्रम, जोटा कि लास्ट फेज ऑफ लाइफ से बिताउथला तो डियर स्टूडेंट से जो संत 75 वर्षरू 100 वर्ष पर्यंत जे ऑलरेडी एनलाइटमेंट हो जाइथिला ताकू ज्ञान प्राप्ति हेइथिला बहुत गुडे वेद बहुत गुडे उपनिषद एवं लाइफ रो फुल पैकेज ऑफ लर्निंग ता देहरे थिला तो सेही साजेस सेही संत माननकू कोडा बेसी भल लागुथिला स्पेंडिंग टाइम अलोन जोटा कि सॉलिट्यूड तांकू खुशी प्रदान करथिला सेति पाई एठी अलेक्जेंडर कहउचंती ओ सॉलिट्यूड रे निर्जनता वेयर आर द चार्म्स साधु संत माननकू तांको मुहरे तू आनंद देई थाओ किंतु एठी चार्म थाए बोली से फील करि पारनांती डियर स्टूडेंट साधु संत मानकू बहुत आनंद मिलिथे जेते बेले समाने एकाकी स्पेंड करिथंती गोटे सॉलिट्यूड पर्टिकुलर लैंड रे किंतु एठी अलेक्जेंडर सेल्कॉक फील करूचंती जे सॉलिट्यूड तोर आनंद काहे तू जो देइथो आनंद साजेस संत साधु सन्यासी मानकर मुहरे से आनंद काहे से आनंद नाही एठी बेटर ड्वेल इन द मिड्स ऑफ अलार्म्स मु पसंद करबी बेटर ड्वेल इन द मिड्स ऑफ अलार्म मिड्स ऑफ अलार्म मीन्स कौन डियर स्टूडेंट अलार्म मीन्स डेंजर भयंकर परिस्थिति रे मध्य युद्ध होतबा समय रे मध्य मु लोक मानक सहित रहिया पे पसंद करबी किंतु एठी केही नाहंती ए एकाकी पणरे मते बहुत कोन लागुची भल लागुनी मते एठी रहिवार नाही देन रेन इन दिस हॉरेबल प्लेस हॉरेबल मीन्स डियर स्टूडेंट आमे मध्य कहि परिबा भयंकर कहीं कि ना एठी only you can able to find animals and birds no person it was there तो से कहउचंती rain means dear student राजुति करिबा you can able to frame words out of the word rain it means Ashoka the king reigned Kalinga after Kalinga war rain means rajuti करली so dear student से कहउचंती जे रे solitude रे निर्जनता वेर आर द चार्म्स तोर से आनंद कहीं जो आनंद तू साजिश कर मुहरे दे थाओ से आनंद नाही एठी मु फील करबी मु अनुभव करबी मु खुशी हेबी बेटर ड्वेल इन द मिड्स ऑफ अलार्म ड्वेल मीन्स बास करिबा ड्वेल मीन्स रहिबा जो मु पसंद करबी भयर भितरे भयर मध्यरे कोठी युद्ध होतबो कोठी जहा किछि भी भयर परिस्थिति थिबो लोक माने थिबे किंतु मु रहिबी किंतु एई हॉरेबल प्लेस रे एई भयंकर स्थान रे जोठी लोक माने नाहंती मु राजुति करिया पे चाहुनी मु निजको राजा फील करिया पे चाहुनी मत दरकार नाही what is दरकार नहीं so dear student in this way dear student we have learned this particular first stanza of the poem so in this first stanza of the poem Alexander Selkirk is left alone in a deserted island he feels that he is the supreme ruler of the land the sea and the birds and animals around him where there is no one to dispute or interfere him Selkirk does not find any charm in the loneliness he would rather like to live in the midst of noise and disturbance than a life of solitude in a deserted island. So this is the particular summary of the first stanza of the poem. Eta thila first stanza ro summary. So dear student I think tama mane bujhi jaythibo ame ebi proceed kariba second stanza of this particular poem. Okay. So dear student second stanza the first charita line ame neba I am out of humanity's reach. I must finish my journey alone, never hear the sweet music of speech. I start at the sound of my own. Dear student, ethi Alexander Selkirk se feel करूचंती जे मु आउ फेरी पारिबी नाही. I am out of humanity's reach. मु भाबी मध्य पारुनी एही डिजर्टेड आइलैंड रु किभଳି भाबरे आउ थरे ह्यूमैनिटी बा मानव समाज को तांको पाखकु मु फेरी पारिबी से आउ भाबी पार नाहंती जे मु आउ जाई पारिबिनी. I am out of humanity's reach. I must finish my journey alone. एवं एठी मते एकाकी ही टाइम स्पेंड करिया को पड़िबो एकाकी ही टाइम बितेबे को पड़िबो जेमिति हेले बंचियो को हबो. Never hear the sweet music of speech. से जो मानव से जो मनुष्य मानकर स्वीट स्पीच ताहा मते एठी सुनिया को मिलु नाही. I start at the sound of my own. जदी को मनुष्यर शब्द एठी सुनुची ताहेले मोर निजर शब्द मु निजे सुनुची एवं सेही शब्द रो ही मोर जो दिनटी आरंभ होची. यार अर्थ है I start at the sound of my own. It means I listen the sound of my own and in this way I lead a life alone here. माने मु निजे ही निजको सुनुची मते सुनिया पे कहीं नांती ना मु काहाकू सुनी पारुची सेही स्वीट म्यूजिक ऑफ स्पीच सेही मनीषर सेही सुमधुर शब्द एठी आउ नाही स्वीट म्यूजिक ऑफ स्पीच मीन्स द साउंड ऑफ ह्यूमन बीइंग सो डियर स्टूडेंट आमे ये बुझिले नेक्स्ट स्टांजा को जिबा सॉरी नेक्स्ट फुल लाइंस को जिबा सेकंड स्टांजा रो The beasts that roam over the plain might form with indifference see. They are so unacquainted with man, their tameness is shocking to me. ये students से कहउचंती next पुनी चारि लाइन second stanza रे the beast you know dear student पशु माने जो रोम करूचंती over the plain सेही आइलैंड रो जो उपत्यका रे जो भूई रे beast माने समाने एणे तेणे विचरण करूचंती रोम ओवर द प्लेन एणे तेणे समाने बुलुचंती तांको चारिपटे बुलुचंती अलेक्जेंडर सेल्कॉक देखुथिबे केतेबेले तांकु भय लागुची मध्य आउ केतेबेले एनिमल्स माने मध्य डरि जाउचंती सेमाने मध्य भाबुचंती ये गुटे जंतु कुआडे पळे आसला हेइथिबो ना नाही माने ये गुटे प्रकार पशु कुआडे पळे आसला आइलैंड रे सेई जो पशु माने केबे मଣିଷ देखिथिले कि ना सेमाने केबे मଣିଷ देखि नथिले ये गुटे दीटा गोडरे थिया हेथिवा मଣିଷ कुआडु पळे आसला एनिमल्स माने मध्य याकू देखिकी डरुथिबे they are also getting frightened out of that so a different kind of situation it was there okay so what is that let's learn the beasts that roam over the plain might form with indifference see they are so unacquainted with man their tameness is shocking to me the student beast mane hela pasu mane ene tene seiti vicharan କରୁଛନ୍ତି roam କରୁଛନ୍ତି ବୁଲୁଛନ୍ତି ଏବଂ my form ମୋର जो शरीर with indifference see तांकठू जेहेतु पर्टिकुलरली भिन्न एवं मु सेठी निजको भिन्न मने करूची मोर से जो उदासीन भाव मोर से जो पर्टिकुलरली किसी एक्सपेक्टेशन जहा कि मनीष समाज भितर मोर रहिवार थिला एठी मु कोठी रहूची जोठी केही मध्य मो पाखरे नाहंती तो तांकर जो शरीर तांकर जो पर्टिकुलरली मन एठी इनडिफरेंसी इटी उदासीन भाव रे परिणत हे जाईची जेतेबेले तांको आगरे खाली बीस्ट केवल पशु माने विचरण करूछंती पुणी से पशु माने तांको किभली भाव रे व्यवहार करूछंती किभली भाव रे रिएक्ट करूछंती दे आर सो अनएक्वेंटेड विथ मेन सो एक्वेंटेड मींस दोस बीस्ट वेयर स्ट्रेंजर फॉर ह्यूमन बीइंग से माने अपरिचित केबे मध्य मनीष से माने देखि नाहंती जेतेबेले से माने अलेक्जेंडर सेल्कॉक को देखुचंती दे आर रिएक्टिंग समथिंग इन अ डिफरेंट वे से माने केतेबेले मे बी ट्राई in the way they are try to attack Alexander Selkirk or maybe they are getting frightened whenever they are watching to Alexander Selkirk जेतेबेले Alexander Selkirk को मध्य देखुथिबे से माने भी केते समय डरि जाउथिबे एवं केते समय रे समान अलेक्जेंडर को अटैक करिया को मध्य ट्राई करथिबे काहे कि ना they were unacquainted with the man the tameness is shocking to me तांकर जो tameness अनुगत्य तांकर tameness dear student टेम माने आमे कहि परिबा जे गोटे पर्टिकुलर पशु को आमे कथा मनै पारले सेटा होची tameness means whenever we are unable to control a particular animal that is tameness so their tameness is shocking to me ये जो ट्राई करूचंती सी जो एनिमल्स गुडा को टेम करि पारंते तांको बसता स्वीकार करि पारंते किंतु सेया पॉसिबल होनी काहे कि ना सेई जो पशु गुडा को केबे मध्य मनीष देखि नथिले ओके तो सेइथि पई दे वेर नॉट पर्टिकुलरली acquainted with man he are not acquainted with Alexander Selkirk also सेइथि पई सी जिंसडा तांकु शॉकिंग करूची तांकु आश्चर्य करूची तांकु बहुत भाबरे उदासीन भाबरे पकई दउची इट मींस ही वाज वेरी मच इन अ लॉनली सेठी एनिमल्स माने मध्य तांकर साथ देउ नाहंती यार अर्थ हला एनिमल्स माने मध्य सेठी तांकर साथ देउ नाहंती okay so dear student ame summary of this particular part we are going to learn cut off from the society he assured himself that he had to reside there all alone by himself se bhabinele je mate au manisha samaj ku feriba pai sujog milibani I need to live here all alone he is unable to hear the sweet speech of music se suni paru nahanti sweet speech of music jota ki manishara shabd he finds that the beasts around him are indifferent to him भिन्न ସେମାନେ ଠିକ ଭାବରେ ଆଲେକ୍ସାଣ୍ଡର ବସତା ମଧ୍ୟ ସ୍ୱୀକାର କରୁନାହାନ୍ତି ଆଲେକ୍ସାଣ୍ଡରଙ୍କ ସହିତ ମିଶୁ ମଧ୍ୟ ନାହାନ୍ତି they were unacquainted with man okay so ଏଭଳି ଭାବରେ ଆମେ stanza 2 ସାରିଦେଲେ ଏବେ ଯିବା ଆମେ the student stanza 3 କୁ the student society friendship and love divinely best to open man oh head I the wings of a dove how soon would I taste you again एठी आलेक्सांडर सेल्कॉक फील करूचंती जे सोसाइटी फ्रेंडशिप एवं लव सतरे डिवाइनली बेस्ट टू ओपन मैन सोसाइटी जोठी हमें रही थाओ लोक मानक सहित सेठी हमर फ्रेंड्स थांती तो फ्रेंडशिप एंड लव जो भल पाइबा जो स्नेह प्रेम भातृत्व भाव जणे आ जनकु साहाय्य जो मनोभाव सेही लव हमकु मिली थाए एवं एया सबु हेउची भगवान कर दान डिवाइनली बेस्ट टू ओपन मैन भगवान कर ए जो पर्टिकुलरली दान मनीष समाज प्रति सेही दान बଳରେ मनीष बंची थाए उटे खुशी रे रही थाए सोसाइटी फ्रेंडशिप एंड लव डिवाइनली बेस्ट टू ओपन मैन सो डियर स्टूडेंट डिवाइन रो अर्थ हला हेवनली स्वर्गीय बेस्ट टू अर्थ हला प्रेजेंटेड बा अर्पित यार अर्थ हला भगवान कर द्वारा अर्पित भगवान कर ये होची गोटे गोटे दान हमकु सोसाइटी गढ़ी दैछंती इट मीन्स वी हैव क्रिएटेड द सोसाइटी ऑफ आवर ओन आमे निजे गढ़ी छे बट एठी आमे कहि परिबा जे गॉड हैज गिवन द स्ट्रेंथ द ह्यूमन बीइंग्स टू क्रिएट सोसाइटी फ्रेंडशिप एंड लव एंड इन दिस वे गॉड हैज गिवन दिस डिवाइनली गिफ्ट टू अस लाइक सोसाइटी फ्रेंडशिप एंड लव हमकु ए सब प्रदान से करछंती तो ता फल रे बहुत खुशी जीवन यापन वंचित हो किंतु एठी डियर स्टूडेंट अलेक्जेंडर सेल्कॉक ऑल अलोन इन दैट डिजर्टेड आइलैंड ना तांको पाखरे सोसाइटी अछि ना तांको पाखरे फ्रेंडशिप अछि ना तांको पाखरे वर्तमान लव अछि केमिति से जीवी केमिति से बंचिबे पुणी से कहउचंती ओ हेड आई द विंग्स ऑफ ए डोव हे मोर गोटे डेणा हुअंता कि दीटी डेणा हुअंता कि डोव पक्षी भलिया मु फरफर उड़ी जानती How soon would I test you again? से जो love, से जो friendship, से जो society, से सब गुड़ा को मते मिल जानता जदि मो पाखरे दीटा डेना थांता डोप पक्षी भलिया मु पळे जानती पुणी फरफर उड़ी की से मनीष समाज पाखकु so this is the expectation of our beloved Alexander here in this particular part of the poem तो ये जो थर्ड स्टैंजा ऑफ द पोएम जो चारिटा लाइन हमें नहीं थी सेतरे कोन मेसेज मिलला मैं ऑलरेडी देखि देले पुनी नेक्स्ट चारिटा लाइन को हमें जिबा थर्ड स्टैंजा रो My sorrows I then might excuse in the ways of religion and truth, might learn from the wisdom of ways and be cheered by the sallies of youth. ये स्टूडेंट्स से कहउचंती जे मोर जो दुख my sorrows I then might excuse in the ways of religion and truth, might learn from wisdom of ways and be cheered by the sallies of youth. Dear student, से दीटा जिंस इठी चाहुचंती को दीटा जिंस ना wisdom of age जेतेबेले मनीष बड़ ही चले तार अभिज्ञता बढ़ी चल थाए and in that particular time he become the owner of wisdom means प्रज्ञान बा ज्ञान आमे कहि परिबा ज्ञानर परिपक्वता जेतेबेले गोटे मनीषर मन रे आसी थाए तार हृदय रे आसी थाए तार मस्तिष्क रे आसी थाए ताको आमे विजडम बोली कहिताओ एवं सेईटा बयस अतिक्रम करिवा संगे संगे जो अभिज्ञता आमे ग्रहण करथाउ समाज रु सेथरु आमे बहुत गुडे जिंस लर्न करथाउ तो सेई अभिज्ञताटी मिली जानता कि बोली किए भाबुचंती एठी पर्टिकुलरली अलेक्जेंडर सेल्कॉक So my sorrows I then might excuse. More dukha kami janta in the ways of religion and truth. In the ways of religion and truth, religion, जोटा कि उटे way of life हमें कही परिबा. We have so many religion in our world. Okay, so religion is a way of life through which different group of people they are leading a peaceful life. जंती विभिन्न प्रकार रिलीजन समाने एडॉप्ट करथांती लोक गुडा को एवं निजकु समाने सुरुखुरु रे गोटे पर्टिकुलर पैटर्न ऑफ लाइफ रे समाने निजकु गढी तोली थांती बंची थांती ट्रुथ जोटा कि बहुत इंपोर्टेंट हम लाइफ रे तो माइट लर्न फ्रॉम द विजडम ऑफ एज जो मनीष जो बड़ बड़ लोक गुडा को जो वृद्ध जो वयस्क लोक मानकर जो विजडम ज्ञान गुडा को से लर्न करंती की and the cheer by the sallies of youth. एवं जो young समय लोक गुड़ाक young युवा गुड़ाक जो गुटे मजादार लाइफ जी थांती से लाइफ को से बंचवा पाई से चाहूचंती एठी से एकाकी ए सब को मिस करूचंती से चाहूचंती मु वृद्ध लोकंक सहित सेही वयस्क लोकंक सहित किछि समय बितांती की जो मानक ठारू बहुत गुडे विजडम थाए से गुडाक मते पांता से गुडाक मते मिलंता एवं से पुणी कहउचंती जे मते से यूथ मानक भितरे बंचिबे पे सुजोग मिलंता की जो माने हस खुशी रे जीवन टिकु जी थांती and be cheered by the sallies of youth. So dear student, in this way he was thinking a lot of things over there. So dear student, the particular summary of that stanza. So third stanza hame summary को देखि दबा. He feels that society, friendship and love are the divine gifts given to man. एटा गोटे स्वर्गीय दान जोटा मनुष्य को दिया जाय थाए जहा फल रे मनुष्य सुरुखुरी रे गोटे सुख संसार गढ़ी तोड़ी थाए. He wished to have the wings of a dove so that he would cross the ocean and see the faces of his friends and relatives. So से चाहूचंती जो मोर दीटी डेणा होंता कि डोव पक्षी भलिया मु उड़ी जानती ओशन पार ही जानती एवं कोन होंता से मोर फ्रेंड्स रिलेटिव्स मानक पाखु को आसी कि मु पूर्ण थरे गोटे हस खुशी रो जीवन जियंती and learn wisdom from elderly people एवं पुणी आउ थरे elderly people वयस्क लोक मानक ठारू wisdom पांती प्रज्ञान पांती ज्ञान पांती and enjoy himself in the company of you young man एवं पुणी थरे young man मानक सहित गोटे हस खुशी रो जीवन जियंती. So in this way dear student we have completed our targeted 3 stanza of our very interesting poem Alexander Selkirk. Right now this is the time for evaluation part. You are going to evaluate of your own how much you have learned. So dear student, get ready to answer the various questions that is there with me. So first question, various students from various schools, you can raise your hand and you can answer right now. We have very limited period of time, next 10 minutes it is there, so get ready. So the poem Alexander Selkirk was composed by Beck, Robert Williams Service, David Roth, Dan Johnson, William Cowper. Answer me.
Option D.
This is a very easy question. Yes? Yes, dear. Answer again.
D.
Option D. Very good. The answer is William Cowper. Very good. This is a very important question because easy questions are also sometimes important and we are neglecting this kind of easy question in the exam and we are losing my marks over there. So next question again. I am monarch of all I survey. Here the word survey means dex. Measure the land and make a plan of it. Look at and take a general view. Examine the condition. Give as an offering. So what will be the appropriate meaning
Option B.
that the word survey here?
Option B.
Option B.
Option B.
Option B. Yes.
Option B.
Option B. Option B.
Option B.
Option B. Option B. Option B. Whoever you have answer, the answer is correct because survey means देखिवा. तांकु जेते भी देखा जाउथला से सबु अंचलर से भाबुथले मु होची monarch. So look at and take a general view. Survey means एटी देखिवा बा look at and take a general view. जेते भी तांकु देखा जाउथला अंचलर से भाबुथले मु होची सब अंचलर राजा, monarch of all I survey. Okay, dear student, next question ku jiba. I am monarch of all I survey. Who is I referred to here? एठी जो word I अछि, एठी I रो meaning कहा को indicate करूची? William Cowper को, Alexander Selkirk को, the wind को, the island को.
Option B. Alexander Sarkar.
Option B.
Option B.
Very
Option
good.
B.
Very good. Very good. Alexander Selkirk. The answer is correct. Alexander Selkirk will be the correct answer. Next question, dear student. Oh solitude, where are the charms? The underlined word means text. Here the word solitude, it is underlined. Give the meaning of this word. Island, lonely place, seabird, supreme ruler. Tell me the answer. Very easy, dear student. Solitude means कौन मु कहिथिली? Island, na lonely place, na here seabird, na supreme ruler. बहुत easy question. Oh solitude, where are you?
Place.
Very good, very good. The answer is correct. That is lonely place. Very good. Have you seen, dear?
Yes.
Next question ame jiba. Question number 5. Decks have seen the charms in the solitude phase. Paris, Alexander Selkirk, Sages, the Fall, and the Brute. Paris, ko mananko muhore
C.
ame option. Which option
C.
you told? C you told.
Option C.
Decks have option C. Tell me the answer, dear. Tell me the answer, dear. It means the word
Alexander
is just
Silky have seen the.
okay.
Alexander
Just let
Silky.
me. Okay, we will check here, dear student. I told you while we are explaining the particular poem, dear student, sages have seen the charms in the solitude phase. जो sages माने जो संथ माने ସେମାନେ ନିର୍ଜନତାରେ ତାଙ୍କୁ କଣ ମିଳିଥାଏ ଆନନ୍ଦ ମିଳିଥାଏ ଯୋଉଟା କି ଆଲେକ୍ସାଣ୍ଡର ସେଲକର୍କ ଫିଲ୍ କରିପାରି ନାହାନ୍ତି ଦେଖିପାରି ନାହାନ୍ତି ତ ଏଠି sages will be the correct answer. Next question, dear student, I am out of humanity's reach. I must finish my journey alone. In this particular line, कौन ये particular line गुड़ा का indicate करूची suggest करूची ना Selkirk is the sole inhabited of the island. Importance of society and friendship. God is the merciful to all the creatures. The wind will bring some happy news. Yes, tell me the answer.
Option B. Option B. Importance
Option
of
B.
society and
Option B.
friendship.
Option B.
Option B.
Option B.
Option B.
Okay. So I am out of humanity's reach. माने मु मनुष्य समाज को फेरी परिबी नहीं. I must finish my journey alone. मते एठी एकाकी बंचिबार अछि. यार अर्थ हला सेलकर्क सेठी गोटे एकाकी जीवन यापन करूचंती. तो तमे कहिलो ऑप्शन बी, बट हियर द आंसर वी विल चेक. द आंसर विल बी सेलकर्क इज द सोल इनहैबिटेड ऑफ द आइलैंड. यार अर्थ हला सेलकर्क सेठी निजकु एकाकी फील करूचंती. द आंसर विल बी ऑप्शन ए. तो बी केयरफुल डियर स्टूडेंट, डू नॉट गेट कंफ्यूज. एठी से लिखुचंती जे मु मानव समाज को फेरी परिबी नाही. आई मस्ट फिनिश माय जर्नी अलोन. एठी से निजकु सेही आइलैंड रे एकाकी थिवार कथा कहउचंती. ओके, तो एटा होची आंसर ऑप्शन नंबर ए. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन को हमें जीवा. अलेक्जेंडर सेलकर्क विश दैट ही हैड द विंग्स ऑफ ए डेक. से कहारो दीटा देना ही जाता को भलिया दीटा देना ही जाता को
Dove. Option A. Dove.
ए
Option A. Dove.
Very good. Very good. The answer is correct. Next, dear student, हमें जीवा next question को. Alexander Selkirk calls himself a monarch because that से monarch निजो काहे कहउचंती. Supreme rulers, सम्राट काहे कहउचंती. He is the only human being on the island. There are only birds and animals there. There is no one else there to challenge his authority. All the above.
All the above. All the above.
Very good. Very good. Your answer is correct. The answer will be all the above. For all the reason, particularly he feel himself as the monarch of this particular island. Dear student, ame ethi all the above he paribo. Ethi particularly there is no else there to challenge his authority. Ethi yaku particularly कौन कराइछि appropriate information पाई, appropriate option पाई. This particular option will be correct. But ethi all the above मध्य answer ही परिबो. आमे such kind of question को आमे टिके देखिबा. एटा ambiguity हे पारे. He is the only human being on the island. सेठी पाई मध्य से निजकु supreme ruler feel करि पारथांती. There are only birds and animals there. सेठी पाई मध्य से निजकु supreme ruler feel करूथांती. किंतु डियर स्टूडेंट, मोनार्क कहले आमे एठी पर्टिकुलर गोटे जिंस आमे बुझिबा. मोनार्क कहले आमे कोन बुझिथाउ. मोनार्क कहले आमे कोनसी पर्टिकुलरली ह्यूमन बीइंग जोठी रही थांती सेठीकार राजा को आमे बुझिथाउ. मोनार्क से तो बर्ड्स को एनिमल्स को रूल करेनी. मोनार्क्स तो जोठी पर्टिकुलरली ह्यूमन बीइंग न थाए सेठी रूल करेनी. तो सेठी पाए ऑल द अबव को छाडी के ना जो पर्टिकुलर आंसर एठी हबो एठी सेटा होची ऑप्शन नंबर सी, जोडा के हमको मोर एप्रोप्रिएट लागुची. So such kind of question, it may called as ambiguity question, which is confusing to us, and such kind of question we must read, and the option also we must read. ताकू टी हमें भल की पढ़िबा. तो एठी ऑप्शन डी भलिया हमको आंसर लागुची, किंतु ऑप्शन सी होबो या करेक्ट आंसर. काहे कि ना देयर इज नो वन एल्स देयर टू चैलेंज हिज अथॉरिटी. तांकर जो अथॉरिटी को तांकर जो सुप्रीमेसी को चैलेंज करिया पे सेठी किए नाहंती. सेठी पे दिस विल बी द करेक्ट आंसर. आई मस्ट फिनिश माय जर्नी अलोन. हियर जर्नी मींस डेथ. हियर जर्नी मींस जर्नी ऑफ
Journey of life.
Yes, journey of life. This answer is correct. Next, Alexander thinks, last data question. Alexander Selkirk thinks that he can never hear the decks, his own sound of his
Sweet
sound of
music of
God.
speech.
Yes, yes.
Sweet music of
Okay.
speech.
Yes, yes, yes. Right now you are correct. Very good. Next, what would have happened if Selkirk had had the wings of a dove? ତାଙ୍କର ଦିଟା ଯଦି ଡଣା ହୁଅନ୍ତା dove ଭଳିଆ ସେ କଣ କରନ୍ତି? He would have flown over the sea to his native land. He would enjoy the charms of friendship, love and society. He would have learned wisdom from the elderly people, all the above. ତାଙ୍କୁ କଣ ମିଳି ଯାଆନ୍ତା?
He would have flown over the sea to his native island.
ଦେଖ
Option
ଯୋଉଠି
A.
ଆମକୁ ଶୁଣ ଯୋଉଠି ଆମକୁ ଅଲ୍ ଅଫ୍ ଦ ଏବଭ୍ ରହୁଛି ସେଇଠି ଆମେ କନଫ୍ୟୁଜନ ହଉଛି ଗୋଟେ ଗୋଟେ ଜାଗାରେ ଆମେ କହୁଛେ ଯେ ବିନା ଅପସନ ପଢିକି ଅଲ୍ ଦ ଏବଭ୍ ଆଉ ଏଇଠି ଅଲ୍ ଦ ଏବଭ୍ ପୁଣି ଆମେ କନଫ୍ୟୁଜନ ହେଇଗଲେ ଯେ ଏଇ ଅନ୍ୟ ଅପସନ ମଧ୍ୟରୁ ଗୋଟେ ଅପସନ ହେଇଯିବ କି ଏଇଠି କିନ୍ତୁ ଡିୟର ଷ୍ଟୁଡେଣ୍ଟ ଯେତେବେଳେ ତାକୁ ଗୋଟେ ୱିଙ୍ଗସ୍ ମିଳିଯିବ ଦିଟା ୱିଙ୍ଗସ୍ ମିଳିଯିବ ଡୋପର ଡେଣା ମିଳିଯିବ ସେ ଉଡ଼ିକି ପଳେଇବ ତାର ନେଟିଭ ଲ୍ୟାଣ୍ଡକୁ ସେଠି ଫ୍ରେଣ୍ଡସିପ୍ ଦେଖିବ ସୋସାଇଟି ଦେଖିବ ଏଲ୍ଡରଲି ପିପୁଲ ମଧ୍ୟ ମିଳିଯିବ ୟୁଥ୍ ମଧ୍ୟ ମିଳିଯିବ ତ ତାକୁ ସବୁ ମିଳିଯିବ ଏଠି ସେଇଥିପାଇଁ ଏଇଠି ଆନ୍ସର ହେଇଯିବ ଅଲ୍ ଦ ଏବଭ୍ ୟେସ୍ ସେଇଥିପାଇଁ ଏଇଠି ଆନ୍ସର ହେଇଯିବ ଅଲ୍ ଦ ଏବଭ୍ ଓକେ ସୋ ଏଇଠି ଆମର ଆନ୍ସର ହେଇଯିବ ଅଲ୍ ଦ ଏବଭ୍ ସେଇଠି କିନ୍ତୁ ଆମେ କନଫ୍ୟୁଜ ହେଇଥିଲେ ତ ଏଇ ଭଳିଆ କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚନ କୁ ଯୋଉଠି ଅଲ୍ ଦ ଏବଭ୍ ଥିବ ଆଖି ମୁଜିକି ଅଲ୍ ଦ ଏବଭ୍ କରିବନି କି ଅଲ୍ ଦ ଏବଭ୍ ହେବନି ବୋଲି ଭାବିବନି ଅପସନ ଗୁଡା ପଢିବ and you are going to answer it carefully. So dear student, thank you very much. Right now, this is particularly another two question it is there. You can able to solve also. Let's solve it. The divine qualities bestowed upon men are decks and decks. Society, friendship, relative, family, friends, relatives, society,
Society, friendship and love.
Correct.
Society,
Correct.
friendship and love.
Correct. Okay, correct. अच्छा next एक question that discussion कर दबा which of the following line in the poem suggests that the island is no man island को line suggest करूची option number B I am out of humanity's reach
Option
से जरा पढ़ूची yes option number B option number
Option B.
option yes option B okay तो हमें सारे दिले dear student complete कर दिले जो भी question थिला this is homework for you so thank you very much you have participated we have learned combinedly up to third stanza so in the next class we are going to explore from stanza number 4 so thank you very much dear student thank you have a nice day